Okay, last thing for today. Here's the homework assignment. So again, as you guys read in the directions on Google Classroom, the lesson that I gave today, there's not really any homework that goes along with doing things like that for today. It was just to kind of get your brains kind of introduced to those topics of tens and hundreds and denominators of fractions, and what do those look like as decimals, and how do we use a fraction chart to actually help us think about that. Today is more just review, so this should be pretty straightforward for you. So I'm going to let you guys read all the directions. Here's what's important about the front page. There's 6 boxes or 6 pans of brownies that are on here. You only need to do 2, at least 2, maybe 3 different ways. Now, if you want to knock yourself out and do 6 different ways, read the directions, figure out what you got to do, but you only need to do 2 or 3 of these and be done with the front and go on to the back. And again, the back is pretty straightforward. There's some questions about fractions. There's some things about money and trying to kind of put things that cost in a certain order from least to most expensive. So take your items over here for the brownies. We're doing more with recipes again. See how much all those things cost. Put them in order from the least expensive to the most expensive on these lines over here. You see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Tell me what the thing is, how much it costs, what the thing is, how much it costs, least to greatest, okay? Then the last one is actually a money problem where you gotta have to figure out what the total is of all the things that the person spent to make the brownies. And it says he paid with a $5 bill. Then they're gonna break down the change that this person got back from their $5 bill. You need to figure out, did they get the right change? So this one's gonna take you a little while. It's not hard, but again, it's gonna review some skills you had in 3rd grade and maybe even 2nd grade when dealing with money and subtraction of decimals. So that's your assignment for tonight. What I'm going to do is I'll also post the answer key, not now, but later. I'm going to let you guys get to work on this. You need to actually go back into the answer key and grade your own homework when you have it done. You're not going to submit this to me. There's not a button you need to turn it in on. You just need to figure out, how did I do on this assignment? Excuse me, if you missed anything, make sure you go back and rework it and figure out, how did we get this answer? And then tomorrow we're going to do a Google Hangout or a Google Meet, and then we're going to go over this sheet if you have any questions about how to do it, okay? So again, this is your assignment. There's nothing else you got to do for tonight. There's a lot of videos to watch today, but you got to follow everything in order and do all the directions as it says in the written directions on Google Classroom, and then the things that you hear in my videos as well. Okay, so I'm going to send this off. I'm ready to call it a night. I'm going to post the answer key probably around, 10 o'clock-ish tomorrow. So that'll give you some time to actually get on, do the work. Maybe you get a little break. Maybe you can do some ELA stuff. Come back later on in the afternoon and work on grading this one. But have it graded by Tuesday morning when we do our Google Meet so we can talk about your answers. All right, have a good night, guys. Talk to you later.